Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another nail-biter of a match. We're here with the Platypunks up against the Athenian Absols, and Beanboyblue in a rocky start to the season, 0-3. Not a trainer we would expect to be seeing struggling so much so far in this season. Somebody who I had down as what I would assume would be one of the top seeds coming into this league. Meanwhile, Finn, definitely a talented player in his own right, and he's off to a 3-0 start. So both these players in very unique positions. In my opinion, these Beanboyblue Platypunk sets are always a must-watch, especially at this point in the season, where it's starting to become a little bit of a do-or-die situation. I'm a huge Bean fan. I like watching Finn too, and I want to see both these players succeed. Sadly, one of these players is going to get a win tonight. One of these players is going to get a loss. Shoutouts to Chuck. I don't normally do this, but shoutouts to Chuck, the diehard Beanboyblue Platypunks fan. He's like your mom at your Little League soccer game. He's at every game. He's cheering. He's a diehard Platypunks fan. And let's see if we can get a win for Chuck tonight. But Finn might have something to say about that. So let's jump into game one. And here we have Zapdos lead into Swampert. Zapdos, pretty popular lead. Swampert gonna stay in, pretty ballsy. Unsure if that Zapdos has a hidden power grass. Gotta watch out for that. Skarmory gonna get in, set up a spike, and switch to Suicune in lieu of the overheat. Blissey in on the Suicune. Suicune gonna try to calm mind. Is Blissey able to do something like a Toxic? Ooh, Thunder Wave. That's a good tech. Snorlax most likely was immunity. And Turkey Leg is here. How much is it taking? Oh, great click. Return there. And Medicham is gone. I believe, I'm curious if that Spike Chip mattered. Probably. That offensive Jirachi doing a chunk to Charizard. 52% on the switch in. Fire Blast, 24%. We can see something like a Substitute. And a Focus Punch kind of set from Charizard. Yep. Let's see how much this does to the Zapdos. Finn trying to pivot around here. Very defensive team from Finn. Fire Blast doing great damage, wow. 61% on the Zapdos. Suicune is here, gonna go to Skarm. Maybe Bean recognizing that with the spike down, Skarm doesn't really have much of a purpose for him anymore. Gonna opt to sacrifice it. Earthquake. And I believe Bean's been running a Choice Band Snorlax. Definitely looked like Choice Band damage. Charizard in on the Thunderbolt. It's gone. Snorlax is in. Kind of in a spot where it can press return for the rest of this game. If the paras don't stop it, that is. Then gonna protect. Get some chip healing. Doesn't even matter. Another full para. That's 2 in a row. That is rough. 3 in a row. Check that. Sorry. Finally, we get a click off, and it's into a protected Swampert. How much does this return even do? 54%. Yeah, that's 100% a Choice Band Snorlax. That's great damage. Good stuff. Getting huge chunk onto the Swampert. Nothing really wants to face that Snorlax. If Bean had a way to like heal Bell, that would be great, but I guess as far as statuses go, Peril on a Snorlax isn't too bad. And yeah, Bean just going to comfortably sit here and click return. He has 28 returns left, barring maybe some pressure from the Zapdos. And yeah, down to 56, or lost 56%, I should say. And yeah, Swampert's gone. Nothing really wants to take these huge physical hits, especially if the Snorlax is evasive like that. Oh my goodness, but a dodge there. And a full para. How much is this doing? Oh my lord, 95% to the Moltres. This Snorlax is so evasive. But another full para. Oh my goodness. A lot of bad luck, but I mean, you can't complain too much. There were some dodges there as well. Now the question is, what do the Platypunks have to deal with the Blissey at this point? You have Suicune, you have Zapdos. What do we have to take care of the Blissey? Gonna Baton Pass to Marowak behind a Substitute. Ah, but we get roared out. That was exciting. Sven with a really smart click, though. Click and roar there. Do we have Hidden Power Grass, Hidden Power Ice? Double Edge from Marowak gonna take out the Moltres. That was a pretty hype moment. How much did that Ice Beam do? It does some good damage. Earthquake gonna kill Blissey for sure. That's a thick club if I've ever seen one. I'm curious. Can his Zapdos outspeed? Who's gonna outspeed here? Ah, Finn in a good spot here. Looks like the Zapdos will probably win the 1v1 if I had to guess. Unless we get like a Ice Beam freeze. Now just gonna go for a Calm Mind. It looks like Finn takes game 1. That was a great game 1. There was some crazy full para stuff going on, but honestly, there was also a lot of dodges. That Moltres missed a lot of overheats. Finn in chat, this set took many years off my life. I'm excited to watch the rest of it. Let's go to game 2. Game 1 was incredibly close. Let's check out game 2. Bleach the Zapdos into Blue Moon Swampert. Hidden Power Grass. It is Hidden Power Grass. Or maybe he swapped the team up going into game 2. I'm not sure. Huge chunk to the Swampert. That's huge. Gonna Baton Pass to Snorlax. And here we pretty much have like a free return click. Oh, gonna Curse instead. It's not Choice Band. But now its damage is pretty much Choice Band. Gonna Curse again. Why not? Smart click. Roar it out. Get it out of there. But still not the best position. Now you have a Hidden Power Grass coming your way again. Good call by Bean clicking Baton Pass on that turn too, knowing that Finn had been clicking Protect a lot game 1. Gonna go to Fortune Cookie. We've seen this Jirachi do some crazy things, but paralyzing a Jirachi is always a great status to get off. It's definitely an offensive Jirachi. Oh, and that special defense drop hurts. Now the Psychic will kill the Zapdos. That's tough. Pivot to Claydol. That's pretty smart. You can threaten something like an Earthquake here, but you know there's a lot of flying types on Finn's side. You gotta imagine a flying type is gonna come in. Oh, that's true. The Baton Pass carried the stat drop. It carried the Spadef drop to the Claydol. That's interesting. Gonna go to Skarm. Final guess tu gachigo. I don't know Bleach words, Bean. Come on, man. Deep Fryer into Bankai Ichigo. Curious if this is the same team that Bean used a couple of weeks ago that had all these nicknames, or if he kept the nicknames and changed up the sets. Critical hit may have mattered there. Not sure what Claydol would have done after the fact, but still a bummer. Zapdos is asleep. Let's go to Suicune. Maybe we can Calm Mind a little bit here. Try to make something happen. Maybe threaten out the Zapdos. Go to Skarm instead, just get Spikes up. Body Slam doing some solid damage. Nothing really wants to fight the Snorlax, I'm noticing. If Bean can keep Snorlax healthy, that's huge. Skarmory's back. Maybe gonna try to get the final layer up. Yep, so now 25% on any switch in from Finn. This Jirachi is so offensive. We've been seeing the offensive Jirachis really take hold of the league so far this season. Finn's been kind of the front runner of that movement. We saw Mirana in a recent match do the same. Goes to Ichigo. No Spadef drop. Snorlax is happy to be here. Just gonna click return, I would think. Even Earthquake. The problem with cursing is you know the Swampert has Roar. I guess it can't click Roar if you smack it though, so yeah, there you go. Swampert's gone. Medicham is in. Huge power is gonna hurt, but this might be a case of you gotta take it. Oh, and he subs. That's not what you want to see. Brick Break will kill the Skarm, yep. Maybe Suicune here just to break the sub, just to live a hit. I was clicking Roar. But Focus Punch, that's a really good click from Finn, wow. We gotta do damage, we gotta break this sub. And this Medicham is just tearing through. Now here's the win con for the Platypunks. Get rid of the Medicham, and then Snorlax with Curse should be able to clear. Sludge Bomb on Breloom. That's interesting. That's the biggest thing here, is if we can kill the Medicham, or make Snorlax the last Mon, then it can't be switched out by Roar. And now we can just curse up and try to win this way. Become as bulky as possible. Yep, there's a full para. This is the only out for the Platypunks. Get as big as possible. Get as thick as you can. And he's getting real thick. At this point, it would need to be something like a Medicham crit to break through the Snorlax. Nothing else is really going to do much. Especially if this Jirachi just keeps full para-ing. What's funny is the curses have made the Snorlax so slow that even the paralyzed Jirachi with a quarter of its speed is faster now. Alright, how much damage is this Medicham going to do? Brick Break, only 28%. A crit surely would have killed it because it would have gone past the stat change, but how much is a T-Bolt going to do? Maybe like a crit from Thunderbolt even. No, not even. What's the last Mon? Is it Blissey? It is, and it looks like Snorlax is going to be able to bring it back. Is this... Whew! Close set. Yeah, going for the freeze? It's really your only out. Oh man. This is a really good set so far. +1 differential on both sides. We're even going into game 3, and both these trainers are going crazy with these Pokemon. Now, Finn has a pretty large advantage here. Going into game 3, he knows that Bean is locked into this team. So, take that with what you will. Let's see what game 3 looks like. See how Finn adapts. Gonna lead Blissey this time. Go straight to Breloom on the T-Bolt. No para. That would have been a bummer if it was a para. Gonna Spore the Blissey. Blissey has Natural Cure, so maybe even click Spore again. Or just Focus Punch. Sure. Pretty good damage, honestly. Nearly half the Moltres HP. Let's go back to Suicune. On a Will-O-Wisp. If it was to Snorlax, that would have been tragic, so could have been worse. Hydro Pump on the Swampert. Pretty good damage. So right now, Moltres and Swampert both at about 60%. Hidden Power Grass Suicune, it looks like. Ew, Claydol on the T-Wave, that's smart. Just gonna boom. Just thinking, let's get the Blissey down. Don't give it a chance to heal either. Send in a fighting type who can just kind of threaten it immediately. And now Breloom just kind of in a spot to click Focus Punch again. Does not wake up. Another big punch. Swampert's down. 5 versus 5 now. Moltres in. Gonna go to the Skarmory. Breloom is a menace. Breloom is a total menace. The only real Pokemon with the guaranteed sleep move in this meta. And Overheat knocks out Skarm immediately. Moltres showing a lot of value this set. Snorlax is burned. Does it have rest? Either it has rest, or Bean is just saying, this is the power to go beyond burn reduction. Zapdos on Zapdos Violence. Looks like Finn's Zapdos is faster. Gonna opt to switch, though. Maybe expecting Bean to switch as well. Blissey at 25%. Is it a range? It is not. But a para! Ah, no full para, though. Full para would have been devastating. Gonna Baton Pass. Let's go to Breloom. Now, the tricky part here is that Blissey's paralyzed. Breloom can't Spore it. We can't Focus Punch. I mean, if you get a full para on the Blissey, your Focus Punch still works. So honestly, I don't blame you trying to go for it. Just fish for it. Big chunk again. Moltres down to about half. Now Snorlax comes in. I wonder if it is a thick, fat Snorlax. It is rest. That's important. But it does get forced out. Moltres against Zapdos. Gonna go back to Snorlax, really try to get some sleep turns. Ooh, and Medicham is here. But it's Sleep Talk Body Slam, and it gets the para! Oh my goodness, that's huge! That's huge! Medicham in a tough spot, but it has the sub. You just gotta break that sub. That's what we learned last game. It doesn't matter. Oh, it does so much damage. But you gotta break that sub. It's a cannon. Medicham is a menace, dude. That thing does so much damage. Bean making great use out of Baton Pass. An Aromatherapy. Ah. That's a great click by Finn. We got a Spore off. Can we get a Focus Punch or will we get full parried? Looks like we're gonna get it. Another chunk to crits! Never mind! Moltres is down! That's huge! Gonna opt to let Breloom go here. And now we're gonna set up. Are we sleep talking? Or is this the wake up turn? Oh, no kill. Gonna roar it out. I believe Finn has been winning this speed tie. Oh, never mind! It is a speed tie! I thought his Zapdos had gone first a couple times, so maybe it was a speed tie. Oh, jeez. T-Waves the Medicham. Now Zapdos is free to click Thunderbolt. Yeah, go to Blissey. Probably use Aromatherapy again. This is a crazy set. This is a crazy set. Thunder Waves the Snorlax. I hate Paralysis, dude. I'm gonna say it. It's the best status in the game, and I hate it so much. Especially in these earlier gens, your speed is 25%. And there's just also a 25% chance that you just don't do anything. Like, that's insane value. And there you see it. That's insane value. Looks like we're gonna Wish Pass, I'm assuming, to Medicham. No, we're just gonna stay in. Insane value. Medicham comes in on the rest. Hopefully gonna be able to get off some attacks while Snorlax is sleeping. Maybe go for a sub, that makes sense. But we're cursed up ×3 defense. I'm curious how much a Focus Punch will do. Oh, he gets the crit! Oh my goodness, that was huge! That was everything. I think that was everything. Yeah, and Focus Punch should kill Suicune here. Oh my goodness, and it looks like... Well, with Blissey left, there's no way Zapdos gets through. The special walls of Jirachi and Blissey. Oh my goodness, that crit was humongous. That Medicham was crazy right there. And yeah, I don't think, barring some paralysis on a Thunderbolt, you need some insane RNG to bring it back, and it looks like Bleach the Zapdos is coming down. Crazy set between Finn and Bean. Finn with a +2 differential in a Game 3 set. That was close. About as close as they get. Oh my goodness. Good stuff from both sides, but... Oof. Good lord. Finn walking away with the Flame Badge, starting off 4-0 this season. Looking fantastic so far, halfway through the season. And Bean 0-4. The Platypunks 0-4. That is tough. Beanboyblue does not play like a team that is 0-4. Man, but here we are. That's what the record is. And that's how we're going to wrap things up today for this commentary. Stay tuned, we got some more exciting matches later this week. And we got a whole second half of the season coming up in the following weeks. So thanks for checking it out, and I'll catch you guys next time.